Hello YouTube, it's the Brick Adjuster here with another LEGO tutorial. Today I'm going to share my tricks and tips on how to determine what is inside each of the Series 15 CMF blind bags. So here it is, enjoy! So first off, let's go through the basics. You need to know how each of these minifigure parts feel like to rule them out. Every pack comes with a base plate, so when you feel a square plate, just ignore it. And then most of the minifigures have legs, bendable legs, and so you can bend it about and you know these are the legs, so ignore that as well. Everyone has a torso, and so when you feel the torso, ignore that as well. Plus the heads and the hair pieces, you're not going to be able to distinguish between those. So basically you're going to be looking for all the accessories to determine which is which. So let's start off with the shark suit guy, probably my favorite minifigure of the bunch, and he's also the easiest to figure out because of this piece, the head piece, which is huge and easy to feel under the pack. You'll feel smoothness, plus the sharp fin, and the tail is very easy to find. The only thing that might mix him up would be the pig from the farmer. So if this is the first pack that you pick up and you feel the pig, you might think it is the shark, but it's not because you're not going to feel the sharp tail. And so if you feel like something that's squarish and big without a tail, that would be the pig. And to determine for sure, if you feel the hat, you know it's the farmer, because this hat is also very easy to feel. In terms of the fork, a lot of the minifigures in this series have a long pole or stick, but feel the ends of the stick. If one end is, I guess, dull and the other one is flat with a square, you'll know that this is the pitchfork. So basically for the farmer, you're gonna feel for the pitchfork, the hat is very easy to feel, and then the pig. Next up we have the flying warrior, which you might mix up with the farmer because of his long staff. This long staff might feel like the pitchfork, but at the end we have a sharp tip, which is kind of rubbery. So that's your clue there. If you feel a long stick with a kind of pointy rubbery end, you know it is the winged warrior. The winged warrior also comes with these shoulder pads, but also the robot Mech has the shoulder pads too. As for the wings, I wasn't really able to feel the wings under the pack. So for the winged warrior, basically it's the staff is what the giveaway is, for me anyways. Another minifigure with a staff would be the Janitor. So you might mix up the Janitor and the winged warrior as well. However, the staff has a little knob near the end, which is quite easy to feel under the pack. Plus there's no rubbery pointy end, so if you feel both solid ends, you know that this is the staff for the Janitor. As for the mop, wasn't really able to distinguish the mop. Kind of feels like a regular minifigure head, so don't go by the mop and don't really go by the hat. However, if you do feel something with a little bill at the end, you might think it's the hat, but for sure just concentrate on the staff here. This is the giveaway. Next up is the Faun, and he's also kind of tricky. He tricked the Brick Zapper because of his little flute. She thought this was the staff of the Janitor, but obviously look how short this flute is. So it feels like the staff, but it is a short staff, and it's the only short one here. So if you feel a little short staff, for sure you got the Faun. As for the feet, feels like regular feet, even though there's a little different shape to it. You're not going to be distinguishing that, and the headpiece and the torso are all the same. Next up is the Laser Mech, and again this one might be mixed up with some of the other ones with staffs. However, his staff is very bendable and flat. It's not rounded at all, so this is pretty easy to figure out when you feel it in the pack. As for his wings, I don't know, I wasn't able to really feel the difference for the wings, so I would just ignore the wings. And the armor, the winged warrior also has armor, so if you feel armor, you know it's either the Mech or the winged warrior. And so the staff, a flat staff or a long pointy staff, will be able to distinguish between the robot mech with the flat staff and the winged warrior with the pointy staff. Next up is the astronaut, and his dad giveaway is basically the flag, the square piece of the flag. It's the only one with this square tiled 2x2 shape. However, this flat tile also comes with these little ridges at the end, but for sure you'll be able to feel this under the pack. However, he also comes with a stick or a pole, which is a bit longer than the Faun. However, the Faun won't have this, so don't be confused. As for his oxygen tank, I don't know, I didn't really feel the oxygen tank. Maybe you guys could. And the helmet, I wasn't really paying attention to the helmet. I was paying attention to this, so this is the main giveaway, the flag piece. Okay, here's the Frightening Knight, and you might also mix him up with the astronaut, just because the Frightening Knight also has a little stick like this, so it could kind of feel like the Faun, it could kind of feel like the astronaut. However, the Frightening Knight, well, it comes with a ball. I wasn't really feeling this spiky ball for the mace. What I was feeling was the shield. The shield is very easy to feel. It's not a complete square, so it won't be a flag. It has a very pointy tip, plus it has the handle at the end. So for sure you can feel this under the pack, and that's what I did. And so every time I felt a shield like this, I knew it was the Frightening Knight. As for his shoulder pads, I just ignored the shoulder pads and the helmet. I was just looking for the shield. Okay, here's the Kendall Fighter, another one with long sticks. However, you get two of them, and they do feel pretty distinct, these swords. You'll feel like a little handle, a little ridge, and then a long, flat stick part that will be the blade of the sword. And you get two of them, so that's what the giveaway is. As for the helmet, you might think that it's easy to feel under the pack, but not really. Look for the two swords as your giveaways. Here's the Clumsy guy, and he's another really easy one for me anyways. This is very easy to feel the crutch in the pack because it's the only thing with this kind of shape, and you'll feel it right away, and there's two of them, so even if you don't feel one, you'll feel the other one. So you have two chances to try to get this crutch, and once you feel the crutch, right away you know it's a Clumsy guy. Here is the Animal Control Officer, and she's another very easy minifigure to find. It's not the skunk that you're looking for, it is this big net. You're gonna feel this under the pack very easily, this net part. It's huge. You'll have a stick here and then this cone, round net, very easy to feel under the pack. And when you feel it, you know it's the Animal Control Officer. Another easy minifigure to find would be the Ballerina, and it is because of this piece right here, this round, hard skirt with ridges on it. And you'll be able to feel this quite easily under or inside the pack. Here is the wrestling champion. His dad giveaway would be the trophy. You'll be able to feel this trophy. It's pretty distinguishable. The handles, the bottom, there's a little neck here, and that's the giveaway for the wrestling champion. Here is another easy minifigure to feel, and it is the Queen. And you're basically looking for the Queen's skirt. This huge Lego piece. It's gonna feel like a big brick inside the pack. And so once you feel this, you know it's the Queen. You might also feel the crown. If you feel like something really small, you'll say, okay, that might be the crown. But for sure, you're gonna find this guy. This baby right here. Here is the Jewel Thief. I kept finding her in the packs. And what I was feeling for when I found the Jewel Thief was her little grapple gun. Well, this part of the grapple gun. You'll feel a small little cylinder piece with the handle sticking out. As for the grapple, wasn't really feeling for the grapple. I wasn't really feeling or finding the little jewel. I was finding this. So this was my dad giveaway. It could be your dad giveaway. Lastly, we have the Tribal Woman, and she was a little tricky for me anyways. I did find this feather piece, but it's really small, so you might not be able to get it. And the baby itself wasn't really a giveaway for me. what was a giveaway when I finally figured out what it was this piece right here. The neck piece where you would attach the baby. It's exactly a 90-degree angle, and you'll be able to feel this in the pack. I was feeling this and I was looking at the picture and I didn't know what it was for. I didn't think anyone had this neck piece. And then when I finally figured out that it belonged to the tribal woman, then that was the dad giveaway. So if you feel this piece in the pack, and you'll feel it for sure, you'll know that is the tribal woman. So this concludes this Lego tutorial for today. This is the Brick Adjuster signing off. Thanks for watching, and we will see you guys in another video. Bye!